Hi.
Oi, so they give access to their job portal, Geeks for Geeks, for free?
Yes, complimentary with the course.
And you got your job through that?
Me and 15,000 others across the world.
No way!
Oh, yes, Wiz. Don't delay. Enroll now.
Geeks learning together.
Hi, all. Welcome to yet another webinar by Geeks for Geeks. And this one is a special one because this is a Get Hired webinar, and our guest for today is Rahul Shrivastava. So, Rahul Shrivastava is a college student who is currently in his fourth year, and he recently got into Careers360 through the GFG Job Portal. So, we will be discussing about everything related to that, how you also can get to this amazing opportunity through the GFG Job Portal. So, without much further ado, I'd like to invite Rahul. Hi, Rahul.
Hello,
Hello. So, how are you doing today?
I'm fine. What about you?
I'm also fine, Rahul. First of all, congratulations for getting a place in Careers 360, and I wish you all the best for all the future endeavors. So without much further ado, let's start. Can you please give us your brief introduction?
Yeah, sure. So, my name is Rahul Shrivastava, and I'm born and brought up in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh. And currently, I'm pursuing my BTech from KIIT Group of Institutions, Ghaziabad, and I'm in my final year. And I'm interested in web development and machine learning alongside my coding interest. And my hobbies are traveling and reading about articles and books. That's it.
Okay, great, Rahul. So, where are you currently based in? Like, where are you currently residing?
I'm in Lucknow right now.
Okay, great. So, when is it when you will be joining Careers 360?
Probably next week.
Okay, great. So, Rahul, how did you come to get to know about this job?
Okay, so I used to practice questions on Geeks for Geeks practice portal, and I came to know about this GFG Job Portal. So I was browsing for a software developer role, and I came to know across about Career360 and that it was hiring for Python developers. So I applied for it.
Okay, so you also applied through there only through the GFG portal. Did someone refer you, or did you find it from somewhere else?
No, I actually applied directly through the GFG portal.
Okay, great. So this is for the audience. If you want to know about the companies which are hiring, you can always go to the GFG job portal, which is in the description below. So do check that out. Also, there is next coming up hiring challenge for Amazon Alexa, and this is our second Amazon Alexa hiring challenge, which is going live from the 5th of August. So that is also in the description. Do check that out because that is something that uh, is very good for all of you for securing a good job. So, Rahul, can you tell us about your college? Are you from a tier one, two, or three college?
So I come from a tier 3 college actually. It is affiliated to UP2, AK2, sorry, and it is a tertiary college.
Okay. And did you face any problem from being from a tier three college during the recruitment process?
So yeah, in in every tier 3 college, there are less opportunities as compared to tier 1 or tier 2 colleges, and few product-based companies only visit the college. So there were less opportunities.
Okay. And how did you face that? Like, how did you get it over it?
So I started searching jobs on my own. I took the help of GFG Job Portal and some other websites, and GFG Job Portal made it very easy as we can directly apply to the companies, and I was shortlisted in one of them.
Okay, great. So we'll be moving on to the interview process of the. First, let me ask you, how was your hiring experience from the interview?
The hiring experience was very good actually. Uh, it was quite a smooth process, and there were two rounds of interviews, and they all went very smoothly. And it was actually fast process. I was hired in around 4 or 5 days.
Okay, so can you please tell us and the audience about the whole procedure and the experience in Geeks for Geeks?
Okay, so I applied to Careers360 and some other organizations, and I received the call from Careers360, and they said that my interview scheduled after 4 days. I gave my technical interview, and it was good. And in the evening, I received the call that you have cleared the interview, and you have your HR round maybe tomorrow, day after tomorrow. So the next day, I got a call of HR, and I cleared that round, and finally got that offer.
Okay, so was there any problem with the whole procedure? And if so, can you please elaborate on that?
No, I don't. I didn't face any kind of problem during the whole process.
So it went smoothly, right?
Yeah, it went very smoothly.
Right. So Rahul, how will the Geeks for Geeks corporate placements team during the process?
Very good actually. The GFG team was very supportive and very responsive. They were always ready to hear me out, and they solved all my queries.
All right. So Rahul, coming to the interview process, can you please tell us about the interview and what tech stack did they ask you?
So in my interview, they started from basic data structures, and they moved on to some medium level coding questions on greedy and graphs, and they asked me about whether I will be comfortable on different tech stacks during my working. So yeah, that's it.
And how many interview rounds were there during the whole process?
So there were totally two rounds. First was technical, and second was HR round.
And how would you rate it? Like, was it easy, medium, or hard?
The technical round was medium, and HR round was easy.
Okay. Coming to the questions, what type of questions did the interviewer ask in the interview process?
So actually, I'm not allowed to reveal the questions, but I'll tell you that the questions were of medium level, basic data structure, and of greedy algorithms based.
Okay, and were you able to solve all of them or some of
Yeah,
them?
I did. Yeah, I did solve all of them.
Okay. So you must have given other interviews as well, right, Rahul? Or was it your first interview?
No, actually, it was my first interview, my first offer.
Okay, it was your first interview. Great. So, Rahul, after getting placed, what gesture did you find from the company, from the GFG team?
Actually, I'm yet to join next week, and the
Okay,
GFG was very supportive. Actually, I would like to say this.
okay, great. So, can you tell us about the DSA? Like, did they ask the mainstream the proper DSA questions, or was it some like normal DSA question, like the beginner friendly questions?
They asked about different data structures like how to initialize and basic functioning, and they moved on to some medium level questions also. They
And
were not
how many
too
questions?
easy,
Yeah.
they were at medium level only.
So there were two questions, DSA questions, right?
Yeah,
Okay, great. So, is there anything else did they ask? Like, was it only DSA questions? Did they ask about some OOPS concept or any other subjects like computer
yeah. They,
networks?
they first they asked about data structures, and then they moved on to DBMS. They are asked one or two queries only.
Okay, anything in SQL or any other concepts that you would like to tell the audience?
No, actually, this was
Okay, so Rahul, can you please tell us about, apart from the technical skills, DSA skills, did they focus on other skills as well, like communication skills, how you present yourself, and how do you think, like, how much weightage was that in the whole process?
actually in the technical interview. What they want to see is what whether you have the basic data structure skills and basic technical skills to qualify for the next round. And they did not see that much of your communication level. Only the technical skills matter according to me, and yeah, that's it.
Okay, great. So, we are moving towards the end of this webinar. So, this is for the audience. If you want to ask any questions from Rahul, I will address it at the end of the session. So, do comment below. So, Rahul, is there any short message that you want to give to other students, how to groom oneself for the placement drives and how to be confident, etc.?
Actually, I'm still in my final year, so I am no expert to say this. But yeah, that's one thing I would like to share with everyone, that if you are determined towards a goal and you are hardworking, then you'll surely do it.
Yeah, definitely. Hard work matters a lot, and that is only which gets you to places. So
Yeah.
I think consistency and hard work are the two main things that you need to focus on, right? And Rahul, can you also tell us about your preparation strategies that you did to get into the company?
So I followed Geeks for Geeks for my basic preparation. I read many articles, and on YouTube I watched Love Bubber and Striver, and I also followed their basic SD sheet. And I practiced on lead code. I have solved more than 300 questions, and some questions on Geeks for Geeks also.
Okay, so if we go into the preparation part, like how many questions were you solving on an everyday basis?
On everyday basis, I solve around 5 to 10 questions, not more than that.
Okay, so you are in your fourth year right now, right?
Yeah,
And you will be passing out soon. So you must have encountered DSA in your second year, right?
yeah.
And was it the same time that you started preparing for your interviews, or was it recently?
No, actually, I was not much aware about DS at that time. I just studied for my exams at that time. But during my third year, I started getting serious about DSA and learning it from Geeks for Geeks and YouTube on a regular basis.
Okay. Also, Rahul, I wanted to ask that there are many different streams, like there are many different things where you can go to learn about new technologies. So like there is a sort of confusion, like where to go, where to stick onto something. So did that happen to you? Like there are many sources, right? So did you stick to any one source, or did you go like everywhere?
Well, actually, when I started my DSA journey, I was a lot of confused with whether to do Code Chef, Code Forces, Geeks for Geeks, and which YouTube channel to follow or which course to follow. So I tried for the basic concepts. I tried through different channels, and then I stick to some channels only. And for my basic preparation, I stick to Geeks for Geeks.
Okay, so that concludes it. So I hope the audience got uh, a gist of what it is to get hired, how to prepare for the next interviews. So next I'll be going through some comments if there are some. Okay, so there are no questions as of now. So if you want to ask any question, you can ask it right now and I will address it. Someone is asking, is it okay to solve 450 plus questions of DSA? I think the more the merrier. This is from Ashish. If you solve like your skill set and skill level will improve eventually, definitely, if you solve more questions through time.
It depends on your practice, how much you want.
Yeah, definitely. Like Rahul used to practice 5 questions every single day. So he was consistent enough, and that is what got him through the interview. So there aren't any more questions from the audience. I would like to conclude this session. Thank you so much, Rahul, for connecting with us, being here with us, and guiding our audience to the right path.
Thank you for having me here. Thank you.
Okay, Rahul, I wish you all the best and stay home. Thank you. Bye bye.
Thank